but because when that plate is not correct and it's shifted under there, then this thing's gonna go boom, 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 like that. And that's what your washer's gonna do. And first thing you're gonna do is come back here and you're gonna look at the spring, and everybody's gonna tell you to replace this spring. The little hole where it connects here rusts out, and this is just dangling back here. So you might, and that could also be the issue. But in this particular instance, if your spring's good and you're just kind of scratching your head, try this, because this is probably the issue. Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to fix your washer. This is an older direct drive style washer that is going off balance. And maybe you've already tried the spring trick, you've checked for springs and it's not springs and you're at your wit's end, you can't figure it out. Well, this video is going to show you how to fix the only other issue really that's left is the actual skid plate gets off balance. And this, I've got another video where I kind of showed this off, real rush and everything. So I'm gonna show you a little bit more in depth, easier way to fix it when you're all by yourself. And so that's what we're gonna do. First thing we have to do is take this off here, or not take it off, but at least release it and fold it back. And we gotta take out these two Phillips head screws right here. And then that's gonna allow us to access and remove the case. Okay, I've also got some Amazon affiliate links for tools to use that you'll need to get this apart. You can literally do it though with a Phillips head, flat head, and a couple of zip ties. Now I'm using a drill here, which makes it easier definitely, but you can definitely just use a Phillips head screwdriver. Here next, this is the lid switch. We just want to disconnect this here and kind of tuck it up out of the way. Now here's where we're going to use our flat head screwdriver. You're just going to insert and push, and this little spring clamp kind of pops out. All you have to do to put it back in is just place it in and push. Now when we take this up, we actually have to tilt it down and then pull it away. Okay, now that we have the case off, and yes, you can see how dirty that is, disgusting. Most of them are like that. That's why when you buy from someone like me who rebuilds them, I do deep clean all of that, gets a good bleaching out. Anyway, we're gonna come under here. Now, so what we have is we have a really heavy tub, and then you have the base that it sits on. And in between that is what's called a skid plate. And if I push this off here, it's that plate. I'm gonna use my foot here. It's this plate right here. It's this little plate. It's not attached, and it's got these little buffer pads on there, that little white piece right there. It is a little buffer from the metal on the bottom of the tub and the metal right here, and there's another one here. So there's two buffers on each side of the pad. This little pad here can come misaligned. Now it's aligned right now, but what you'd look for is you'd look for it not matching up. So it's in a triangle, and so maybe the end of it here would be sticking off way over here, and it wouldn't be lined up. And so, as you can see with the whole using my foot thing, it's very heavy and it's hard to move around, and it's hard to get it to move at all. And so what I recommended in my last video was have someone help you hold this up. Well, I don't do it that way anymore. I actually figured out the easiest way to do it is to put it back the same way it came undone, which is most likely you moved it and you laid it on its back or laid it on its front. When it's laid down on its side, essentially, this will kind of separate and allow that plate to shift and get off balance. So what we're gonna do is we are going to lay this on its back. We're going to shift that plate. Now, the easiest way to do it when you're just one person is take a couple of real long zip ties here. We're just gonna zip tie. One would probably do it, but I use two on either side of the triangle and zip tie it in place once it's laid on its back. That way, when I lean it back up, the plate doesn't shift on me. And then once it's leaned up, I just clip these and pull them out. All right, so we've got it laid back. And now if you just moved it in your car, your truck, or whatever, and laid it down on its back like this instead of keeping it standing up, then when it gets to this position here, this can shift on us and end up all cockeyed like that, totally out of place. See how this is pulled way over here, and sometimes it can get on the other side of these plastic here and gets completely out of whack. So you won't notice it, but you gotta make sure it's put back in place. And so we might have to come over on this side, see how it's all out of whack there now too. It's not lined up over here where it's supposed to be. So we're gonna put it back. I can just kind of push on the tub here and get this thing to go back. I might consider wearing a pair of gloves. This metal can be kind of sharp under here. And it's stuck on this plastic over here. There we go. Just kind of coax it along. Make sure the bottom here is in place, and it is. Okay, so now my two top corners up here are lined up, and the bottom here lined up. And honestly, if I'm real careful and I've got to this point, probably don't even need the zip ties, but you could take a zip tie. I think it's pretty easy on this side to get around it here. Just run a zip tie through it just to keep it in place, and you could do one on this side also, just to make sure it doesn't shift on you. Okay, so I got the zip tie through. Now those zip ties are gonna hold that in place. I lift this back up. Okay, so now we're back upright. We know that our plate didn't shift on us as we were moving things back up because we got our zip tie right here. It held our plate in place. You can see back over here, our plate back in place. And the zip tie is kind of keeping it on there, but you can see the corners are all matched up. So now we're just, can't forget to remove the zip tie. Okay, there's one. We'll go on the other side, take the other one off as well. Okay, on this side here, we're gonna clip this zip tie. Same thing. Look, this side's all matched up. Our corners matched up. Here you can see the pads come together. The white on top there. And if you can see it, the white there, it's the way it should be. So we're all lined up. And now we're not gonna have an issue with it going completely out of whack. But because when that plate is not correct and it's shifted under there, then this thing's gonna go boom, 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 like that. And that's what your washer's gonna do. And first thing you're gonna do is come back here and you're gonna look at the spring, and everybody's gonna tell you to replace this spring. The little hole where it connects here rusts out, and this is just dangling back here. So you might, and that could also be the issue. But in this particular instance, if your spring's good and you're just kind of scratching your head, try this, because this is probably the issue and should allow your washer to be fixed up from here. If you guys know someone who's having appliance troubles, please send them the link to this video or a link to my channel where I have tons of other videos showing how to fix pretty common issues with appliances, sometimes for free or as little as cost as possible. It sure beats having a repairman come out and spending several $100s for them to fix it when it could be something so simple and so small that you can fix it. So follow the tips in the video. If you have any tips or any best practices, maybe something I missed, drop it in the comments, because I do read the comments and I do learn a lot from them as well. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like and share this content. We'll get it out to more folks who need to save some time and some money. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.